Hello and welcome back to the port. I'm the Gaff Major, and this video is about our reviews and why they are the way they are. Well, first of all, I want to cover what we aim to do as the content of the review. So, firstly, I like to do a light touch on history. People who know me in the real world know that I love military history, and I've been very interested in military history for a large majority of my life. However, even I know that there's a time and a place. And so, rather than go in depth on the history, I'd rather do a light touch. And this is the reasons. There's going to be two kinds of people who watch our videos. There's going to be those who already know the history, so therefore they don't want to sit through a 5-minute intro which just mumbles on about history. And then the other one is there's going to be people who don't want to know the history, and if they don't want to know the history, then again they don't want to sit and watch 5 minutes of mumbling. And then there's going to be people who are interested in history, and for those people, I think it's more of a justice for me to actually card up a video and say this is a good history, rather than to try and step on the toes of other content creators and try and cover off the history myself. I mean, they've gone through the research and the effort of making those videos, and I'd much rather card them rather than try and do it myself. So that's why you would usually see on end screens or carded videos by Draken for Now, maybe Dr. Alexander Clark from Naval History Live, or maybe even the History Guy and things like that. I think they cover it a lot better than I do, or can do, I should say. And I have to remember, at the end of the day, this is the World of Warships Legends channel, not a history channel. You're here to come review, see the ship reviews. You're not here to listen about history, no matter how much I love it. Then the other one is World of Warships Legends does have a comparison of abilities. Those abilities being maneuverability, artillery, torpedoes, maneuverability and concealment. However, it doesn't really give you an idea of how it's actually coming to those kinds of summaries. So it says things like survivability rating 55 out of 100. What does that really mean? And that's why when it comes to the reviews, I like to try and do a like-for-like comparison of the individual elements. So when it comes to maneuverability, oops. There we go, just chest bump with the Nuremberg. And now I think we both acknowledge we need to get the hell out of here. I'm going to try and get some distance between me and that Nuremberg before I continue. Oh, damn, his engines are gone. I haven't got a smoke screen either. Yeah, he's fixed his engines. It's going to be very easy for them to pick us off, so I just need to try and get some decent maneuverability. Okay. Right, we can go back to this now. So yeah, I like to do comparisons of the rudder shift, the top speed, the turret traverse speed, the amount of HP, the armour, and things like that. And those comparisons are always against... Oh, okay, thank you. That's what I try to do as well. If I get a ship down to really weak, call it out. Cause it's a team game. Don't worry about the kills, it's about winning the game as a team. So if you hurt someone down to nothing, call it out. Get someone else to help you finish it off, because the sooner it's gone, the sooner their team is down by that much DPM. Because a cruiser with full health or a smidge of health is always just as deadly, because it still has that, usually it still has those guns in action, those torpedoes in action. The sooner you get rid of it, the better for the team. Sorry, just a little tangent there. So yeah, the comparisons are always against tech tree ships, because tech tree ships are what's achievable by everyone inside the game without having to buy a premium ship. So even if we do a premium ship, it's going to be in comparison to a tech tree ship. The tech tree ships are always fully upgraded. I try to negate commanders out of it, however that's not always easy, but I try my best. The other one we do is the command build will always be down in the description, and the ship modules will always be down in the description. So it means if I forget to say it, it's there. If I forget to mention what I'm using in the game, it's there. It's just like a micro insurance policy. The other way I could do it is I could always do a quick intro bit or outro bit where I cover it, but I'd rather not. I'd rather have it down in the description, and then you've got a hard copy of it. You can actually use it to maybe build your own commander or scrutinize it. I've had people, I think Jeff's one that comes to mind, one of our subscribers, who's asked questions about certain abilities and like how do we think they stack up, and I've been able to give him a quick response, and then later on in the day give a bit more of an in-depth response, usually over a glass of red wine though. Then the other one is live reviews. So literally right now I am sat down with the microphone playing this game, and so you can probably hear the controller clicking in the background. You can hear that I sometimes pause or get sidetracked by what's going on in the game, and the reason being I think that gives a slightly more genuine feel to what's happening. You know that when you're seeing this, you're seeing that it's my genuine gameplay. It's not I've post-edited this with an audio afterwards and I'm showing you just a snippet of a game that I think is really good. I'm just going for it live. Which also means that if you see me in the game, don't go shouting and things like that. Usually I'm in a party though, I should say. Akatsuki's getting on my nerves. I want him gone. I need to get rid of that Arizona as well. So I think by doing live reviews, you get genuine responses from me. You know that I can't spoil the game. I can't say, oh, watch this volley because it's going to be good. I don't know that. And then also when you hear me go, oh, this is not good, things are going bad, you know that's a genuine response. You know that squeaky bum time is happening in real life. And that also means that when you're watching the videos, I'm having that you can have that genuine reaction with me when you're watching it. I've got radar on this. He's still way out of range. Or is he? There we go. Going on Akatsuki hunt. Hope we found a weak one. I'm not scared. So that's why the reviews are done the way they are. Also, it started out that way simply because I didn't have access to video editing software. I didn't have access to any other kind of way, and it's almost become the character of the channel. It might be a bit of a Marmite thing. It could be either you love it or you hate it. However, I think it's going to be like the character of the channel, and it probably will always be. Now I know that Akatsuki doesn't have torpedoes until about 5 minutes 20. Okay. Okay, the button's distracted. Just pop on that sonar now. That should cover me. Just having to really take into consideration. There's the torpedoes. There's one launcher, two launchers. Where's his third launcher? Right. I don't really want to hang around with this anymore. So yeah, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. I'd much appreciate it. It's always nice to know if people are liking the content. Or enjoying the content, I should say, as well. And then any questions, always answer, or always ask below, I should say. I always endeavour to try and answer or respond to every single comment, even if it's just nice things. Or even if you think there's things that I could do to try and improve as well. Just picking on this buy-in. Now I am cautious that the Akatsuki is lingering around. I want this buy-in gone as soon as possible, and as soon as that's done, then I can kind of go on an Akatsuki hunt, because my sonar's just run out, and I've still got a minute of smoke, and his torpedoes are probably going to be inbound. I'm thinking if I can back up to here, the chances of him being... I've basically got enough island on my right to try and block it off, and I should always be able to turn into them. Oh. Oh, okay, right, we're going. Let's see if we can find them.
Torpedoes direct front.
Ooh. Now I will have the commander and the ship mods for HMS Belfast down in the description, just in case anyone's interested. And I guess officially the other one I probably got to plug is if you've got any gameplays that you want to share, or if you have any funny moments or clutch moments and stuff like that, then you can always send them in to our email address, which is battleship.disputes@gmail.com, and then I can commentate over them. Give I don't want to say it like a review, because I don't want to sound like I'm scrutinising them, but like kind of like commentary to go along with them, and then they'll get uploaded as part of a playlist that I'm calling Admiralty Reports. So that's always, if that floats your boat, send them in, much appreciated. Just hunting down this Nelson now. So this started out as why we do live reviews, or why we do the reviews the way we do, and it's turned into a bit of a let's play in HMS Belfast. Yeah, the HE on Belfast is very good. This has been recorded before HMS Exeter drops, so I'm kind of using Belfast. I'm using Belfast to try and work out a commander for Exeter, because my options are to go with my super sneaky Tywit build, which is tempting, or the other option is to go for a slightly more aggressive build. If we can get rid of this, then I can use my radar and sonar and stuff to try and find... Oh no, the Nelson's gone and you've done that. Well, I know I've got about 30 seconds.
Torpedoes to port.
Oh crumbs. Cheerio, chaps. There's no way I'm getting out of that. Ugh. I think that's the other one as well, like, if I die, if we lose, it doesn't matter, as long as the actual content was interesting, or the content was good, or the review was good. Oh, there she goes. So there's only a minute and 10 left of the game. Well, if you're not already, feel free to subscribe. Just, it's always nice to know if people are following us out there. I'm not sure we're going to win this game. The only way we could win it is if one of their destroyers lets on where he is, and the Bayern can just decimate him in one punch, because that would give us a point swap of 50, 60, 75 points. That would do it. I think he's got AP loaded, so I don't think it's going to be the finishing punch that we need. Oop. Yeah, those Akatsuki torpedoes came in just at the right moment, because I had no sonar left. Literally, my sonar was about to reload. Ah. Fair enough, though. GG. Second on the team. I'm happy with that. Made a pretty penny. Nice. 70,000 damage. Didn't get a kill, but it's not about kills. It's about getting that damage out, which is the main thing. Well, I'm the Gavin Major, and back to the port.